lottery and die the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you already paid. It's a good advice that you just couldn't take. And who would have thought it figures? Oh, life is a funny way, sneaking up on you when you think everything's going right, everything's okay. Yeah, life is a funny way, helping you out when you think everything's going well, everything blows up in your face. Hey everybody, welcome to MT Guitar. Today we're doing Ironic by Alanis Morisette. This is a great guitar song. These are some beautiful chords here. We have a D over F sharp, but she's playing it fingerstyle, and that's a G add 9 right there. A really nice chord to know. Of course, the full voicing of this is this, but with the fingerstyle technique we're using, we really only need to pinch a few of the strings, so it's very easy to play, only a couple fingers at a time. You do want to use your pinky for the optimal fingering, because when we start picking more strings here, you kind of want that ability to use your ring finger here, and then go to the E minor. So anyway, very beginner friendly, but kind of a nice finger exercise for any level. And more importantly, just a beautiful song. The chorus is just real simple strumming here on 4 open chords, except for the F, which I'm going to use an F major 7. You're welcome to do a bar chord, but it's kind of nice to do that. Then go to the C over G, really easy move there. And then I'm deciding to do this D add 11. You can just do a regular D, but make these little arrangement choices here and there. And then I just love this intro / bridge here. We're going C major 9, no, just a C major 7, regular C major 7. And she just takes that voicing up to create basically a D major 6, add 4, add 11. Regardless of the name of it, it's just a beautiful chord. So just goes back and forth. And then this is the way to get back into the verse. So really that's all there is to it. It's pretty beginner friendly. We'll be able to breeze through it. However, any level would enjoy this because it's got some really interesting voicings and just a great song. All right. So tab on the Patreon. Do check that out. We're doing group lessons. There's a lot of tabs up there now. There's also study guides, exercises, backing tracks. So do check that out. We're having a great time over there. And remember to subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Let's go ahead and learn this. Okay. So capo 4th fret. And these chords are nice and open, except for one exception. We have an F major 7 later, but for the most part, these are going to be pretty easy for any level. So the rhythm's another story. Strumming can be a little tricky. Should be able to play it without too much trouble. So we have a C major 7 here, but the 3rd fret. So normally your C major 7's like this. We're going to go ahead and add that pinky on the 3rd fret 1st string. And on the recording, she's kind of pinching the notes. So I recommend that. You can strum down if you want, but I'm going to pinch the first 3 strings in the thumb. Nice block chord there. And then start strumming like this. So it goes like pinch, up, down, down, up, down, down. One more time. Then I just move up 2 frets and do the same exact rhythm. One more time on the C. So that's not so bad. Now we have Kind of a nice finger part here, finger style part here. 5th and 1st string. You can kind of let go of everything else because you're going to need these fingers. So just ring and pinky. 5th and 1st string pinch. 3rd string open. Now go to middle finger 2nd fret. 5th and 1st string. 3rd string again. So like that. Now pinky kind of comes down to 3rd fret 2nd string. 4th and 2nd string. 3rd string open. So that's good. All right. Now we have the verse. So let's do the whole intro together, nice and slow. 3, 4. Up, down, 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 pinch. Up, down, down. C. Here's the riff. Okay. So now on the verse, some nice stuff here, and it's very sparse. When she did it live, the guitar players were kind of opening it up and playing a little bit more like the 2nd and 3rd verse. So you can do that if you want to start right away. I really liked the more intimate, sparse version of the 1st verse as well. So I'm throwing that in here. You basically just, eventually you're going to need this 3rd finger here, but we just need the 1st and middle 2nd fret on the 6th and 3rd strings, and you're going to pinch 6th, 4th, 3rd. Then you go ring finger to G add 9, so you obviously don't need the index anymore, and you pinch 6th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd for a G add 9. So it goes from an old man, and that's all it is. Old man. Go back to the D over F sharp, but yeah. And then just pinch the first time, nothing else. Then lift both fingers, and funny enough, we don't need the left hand, and you pinch the 6th, 4th, 3rd strings. Okay, so to recap, an old man, turn 98. Okay, after that first time, we're now going to add one note. It's just one note, but it's it's there. So now we're going to get our pinky planted on the 3rd fret 2nd string, and we're going to go. So it's just a little note right before the G. So it's like pinch 2nd string, G as before. Same with the next chord. And then the E minor is normal. So we add that 3rd fret 2nd string on every other time after this, right? So it's die the next day. And then it just keeps going. One more time. Okay. Actually, one more time. Isn't it ironic? She says the tagline, don't you think? With that progression. Then you strum down twice to build into the chorus. So the verse is very accessible. It's just a really nice part. And, kind of addicting to play. It's a very nice part. All right, so when we go to the chorus, we basically start strumming these chords here. We have a D to G. Now that we want to go to the 4-finger G, so that transition is like this. Let's just do the chords first. It's very simple, but then we'll add the strumming. So then D, G, D, E minor. All right, you do that 3 times. 3rd time here. Just and take. Now F major 7, I'm using the thumb. Okay, you're welcome if you're a total beginner to do this or this. 3, 2, 1, 0, 3, 3, 2, 1, 0, or 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 0 with the thumb, depending on how much effort you want to put into it. Or a bar chord is great sounding as well. All 4 options are good. So F major 7 is what I'll do. C over G, it's just a C with the 3rd fret 6th string added. Now you could just go to a regular D, but I'm going to go. I just like that sound in this case. So that's a D over A bass with just moving that up. Turns out to be a D add 11. So let's run the chorus together. Oh, I'm jumping the gun here. We need to cover the strumming pattern. So it would be D, down, up, and you basically anticipate the G. So when you go down, up, down, you kind of want to get already ready for the G, at least on these two fingers, and then strum the whole G down. So it's like rain on your wedding day. So that's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Then we go to D over E minor, same thing. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. So we're anticipating 1 E and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E. So it's falling on the and before the downbeat. So that means it can trip you up. So you just want to think, that's the target. We got to get to that G. Doesn't really matter how precise things are before that. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. See? So music is about tension and release. That's the release. Just get to that G in time if you're a beginner and this is tripping you up, because we don't want to let rhythm get in the way. Just, get the essential rhythm, and then if you have different strumming patterns naturally, that's fine. If you want to strum a little less, a little more. So there's the chorus, and we do it 3 times, and then the F major 7, C to D. So let's play the whole chorus together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. It's a good third time. Here comes the F major 7. Good. All right, now second verse is different because the band comes in and the electric guitar takes over, and in all honesty, the producer takes over, because then the part changes from what Alanis probably wrote just in only one note. I'm exaggerating a bit here, but really it's just one note changed. So instead of this, and then instead of that repeating, I should say, it doesn't go to 3rd fret here, it goes to 2nd string open. That's the only difference. So instead of that, it's 2. Okay, but now we also have strumming to sort of fill in the space there because the full band's in. So after the riff, you kind of strum like this. Up, down, down, down. Up, down, down, down. Up, down, down, down. Up, down, 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 right? So optional. You can ignore that if you want, but it kind of fills in the gaps. After 4 times, don't you think? Same things. Rain. 2nd chorus. Okay? 2nd chorus identical to the 1st. Then there's a bridge. So the bridge is like the intro, except we just extend it. And we don't do the pinch anymore. It's just, strumming the whole time. So it's like down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Up, down, 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 up, down. All right? 3 times. Here's the 3rd time. The 4th time, we're going to stop here on the C major 7, riff, just like the intro. 3rd verse, identical to the 2nd. Although it's a little quieter, but there's still a strumming guitar in the background, so the pattern doesn't change. 3rd chorus, identical to the first 2, and then it's just the outro, which the outro is like the bridge, but we change it a little bit. So the outro is so it's a little bit tricky. So don't let this completely mess you up if you've gotten this far. You can just repeat the bridge, to be honest, but they kind of add this electric part. So it's like down, up, down, 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 up, and then D, down, up, down, down, and you go up to 7th fret, down, down, or down, up. So I'm actually switching fingerings for that. So they probably brought in a studio guitarist to do that really cleanly, and that takes it away from beginners. So you can just repeat the bridge, but I just wanted to be exact if you want to play exactly what they're doing. Pretty cool. So might be worth the effort. And then you start just slowing down and strumming. Okay? So that's the song. Not too bad. Any part that might be tripping you up, you can just simplify it and even ignore some of the strums. But yeah, any level should be able to get this, and it's a fun song to play. So enjoy. See you next lesson.